afternoon, peeps. I am breaking my fast with a sausage skillet pizza that I mangled a little bit and celery with Tabasco ranch. This will be it for me for now, and I'll get back with you later. Alrighty, peeps. I am having my last meal of the day, which is a bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, bacon's a little done. There is a burger hidden under there. It's shriveled up a little bit too. A serving of pork rinds with avocado dressing. And that'll be it for me today. Blessings. Good morning, peeps. I feel like pouting. I sit out in the morning and have my coffee on the porch, and it looked like it was going to be a gorgeous day. So I finished my cup of coffee, and I went and jumped in the shower, and I'm like, I'm going out on a hike. They opened a new trail in our town behind the hospital, and it's called the Guernsey Trail. So I wanted to go hiking. I wanted to check out the new trail, and they're going to be adding to it, so not the whole trail isn't open yet, but hey, I'm just getting my hiking legs under me, so I figured it would be good enough for a little day hike before I went to work this evening. So I go and jump in the shower, and I get out, and I'm like, car just pulled in. I heard a rumble. No, a thunderstorm just rolled in. So I'm not going hiking on no trail in a thunderstorm. Especially the way my ankle and foot has been feeling. But it feels good today, so I figured as long as I put on a compression sock, well, I was going to double up on the compression socks, put 2 on that one foot, and my hiking boots, I figured as long as I took it easy and just made it a casual walk, I'd be able to get something in today. And the Almighty said, girl, you're not there yet, so I'm sending in a thunderstorm for stopping you in your tracks. I believe everything happens for a reason, so I probably would have been done more damage by going out there. But I wanted to hike today. It was beautiful an hour ago. Now I'm looking at rain. Alrighty, let's go ahead and look at this board. Okay. I was 217.4 yesterday. Now remember, that was with me rushing off to work, and that was in my clothes and my brace. Totally forgot to weigh in the buff. So today, in the buff, I'm 214.2, so that's minus 3.2 from yesterday. But I don't think that's minus anything. I don't think I've lost any water weight, or that's clothes and brace. That's how much my clothes and brace weighed. And I'm still retaining fluid. I can feel it. I'm still waiting on Aunt Flo to stop by. Okay, so I'm up 5.2 from my lowest, and I know that is water weight. It's Tom. Tom's visiting, but Aunt Flo hasn't stopped in yet. So, yeah. Yesterday, I just wasn't that hungry, really. So I had the sausage skillet pizza. I'm loving that right now, with celery and ranch. And then I had a bacon cheeseburger with the guacamole sauce on top of it, and a little bit of pork rinds. I ended up not finishing the pork rinds. They're not a brand that I normally have bought, and they just didn't taste right. And they were hard as a rock. They were more like cracklins, even though they were labeled pork rinds. So I kept putting them in my mouth and wallering them around and have to spit them out because I couldn't chew them up. I mean, I'm talking hard as a rock. They were hard as a rock. I just couldn't eat them. So I ended up just forget it. It wasn't worth it to me to fight with those things. And like I said, they just didn't taste that good. So my carbohydrates yesterday was just at 3%, because the only carbohydrates that I had was from the celery. I shredded my own cheese for my skillet pizza, so there was no carbohydrates in the cheese. The sausage was homemade from the Amish, so they don't put in the sugar or the maltodextrin or all that. So there was no carbohydrates in the sausage. Yeah, at least that's what the packaging said, carbohydrate 0. So maybe we can round it up, but I came in at 3% carbohydrate anyway for the day, so it wouldn't have mattered if there is at least 1 carb per serving in the sausage, because there just wasn't. I didn't have enough to increase my carbohydrate percentage by any grand amount. But because that fat was so high yesterday, it was at 79%. I'm feeling fantastic today. I am not a bit hungry. And that coffee I had just filled me up. Like, I feel like I had a huge breakfast and all I had was a cup of coffee. But it was good. And I'm really loving that chocolate stevia right now. So, and I keep looking at it because I felt like I've used so much of it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I bet you I need to get a new one. Oh my gosh, guys, those little bottles, they're little, but you're using such a minute amount. I'm not even an eighth of the way down into that bottle yet. And it's like, okay, I've been using this for almost a week, every day, 10 drops every day. And it's like, wow, when they say, I think they say there's 243 servings in there. They're serious about there being 243 servings in that tiny little bottle. Wow. So that bottle cost me less than $11, 10 something, 10.48, I think. It is really cost effective for those stevia drops, the sweet leaf stevia drops that comes in the little 2-ounce bottles, because they are so concentrated with flavor. A little bit goes a long way. So when you're thinking at first, let's say even at the most expensive store, $12. So when you're thinking $12, but then at the same time you're getting 240 something servings out of it, it is so cost effective that it blows everything else out of the water for me. So I will definitely be continuing with those. I want to try the English toffee. So I have the vanilla and I have the chocolate. Those are the only 2 flavors I've tried. But I want to try the English toffee and I want to try the caramel. But I'm a very big vanilla girl, so most likely vanilla will be my thing. But I am going to go ahead and get off here and find something to do with my day. You know, I still have to edit the footage from the zoo and get that up on my other channel. So that's probably what I'll do with my day, is watch YouTube videos, see what's all doing in your lives, what's going on with everybody, and edit, seeing as I can't go outside. Alrighty, you guys have a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow, and blessings.